Hello students, Assalamualaikum and good morning to all of you. I am Mahbuba Hasan, English teacher of Milestone Preparatory KG School, Sector 4 branch. And guess what? Today we are going to discuss about the grammar topic, and that will be the last grammar topic of final term syllabus. Yes, of course. So now you tell me, how are you now? I guess feeling well, isn't it? That okay, finally all the topics have finished. Only the RC class will be there for you, isn't it? So before I go to my new topic, I want to talk about the previous one. And guess what again? I'm not going to ask anything from the previous lesson, because today I'm going to give you some tips for doing well in case of the seen or unseen passage. Normally, you don't see the seen passage during the exam time, but we have. Seen passage means that will come from the EFT book, right? And unseen means the story will be outside of the book. So generally, we find the unseen one. And unseen passage has 4 items to write, isn't it? First one, the true false. After that, the fill in the blanks. Number 3 will be the matching of words, word meaning. And number 4 will be the question answer, right? So how to do well in case of the unseen passage? How to get the full mark out of this question item? For that reason, you have to read the passage twice properly. First time when you'll get the question, that time. And after that, when you are doing the fill in the blanks, that time you have to read it again. You know why? Because in case of the true false, you have to write T or F for the true and false, isn't it? That's quite easy. Whenever you just read the passage, that time you can write this answer very properly for that. But in case of fill in the blank, you have to write the exact word that is given in the passage. So for that reason, read the passage again and find out the exact word which is given in the passage. And after that, the word meaning. Word meaning, you know that there is a box, but no need to draw the box. Just write the words and give a hyphen and write the meaning. Okay, but maintain the numbers like 2, A, B, C, D, or the Roman number, whatever the thing is, you have to maintain that. Okay. Now, number 4, very important one. That one is question answer. Check out that which tense it is written, the question. Okay. If it's in the past tense, so you have to write the answer in the past form. If it's in the present tense, you have to write the answer in present form. Okay. As in case of the unseen passage of the last class, that's the story, and it is about it is in the past form. So you have to write all the answers thoroughly in past form. Let's go for the today's topic, new one. Okay. So new topic is about some sentence type of thing. As the grammar topic, it will be related to sentence. So I'm not going to give you any specific hints for that. I'm just generally discuss with you, and let's go for the topic in direct. Okay. But to understand the class, you have to watch this video till the end, because it's very important for you. Okay. So as I was saying, that whenever we say something, we utter something, that time we tell so many types of sentences, right? Yes, sometimes we just generally say something, sometimes we express the sudden feeling, sometimes we ask any question, isn't it? So sometimes we also say that some positive thing, some negative thing. So today's our topic is the sentence, how to change it from the affirmative to negative. Yes, affirmative. What affirmative is? Let me just tell you in short, then we'll go for in detail in the PowerPoint presentation slide. Okay. So what is affirmative? When you are agree with something, or you are saying some positive thing, or generally you just state something, any matter. That's what the affirmative is. When you are totally disagree with something, any idea, any point, that time it's negative one. So let's check out that what's the topic and how to change it. Okay, how to transform any sentences from one type to another type. Sentence affirmative to negative, and how to change it, that's what we'll learn today. But for that, you have to know what is sentence clearly. Now, what is sentence and what is its type? A word or group of words having a clear meaning in a given context or situation is called a sentence. It means the words or a word we use for expressing our situation, that's what the sentence is. Oh, as I was saying, there are types of sentence. What are the types? These are the types of sentence. First one, declarative, interrogative, exclamatory, and imperative. What is declarative? Declarative are those sentences which we use for expressing normally any sentence or any situation in general, the statement. And interrogative we use for asking anything. It means the questions, okay? That one are the interrogative sentence. Exclamatory we use those sentences for expressing our sudden feeling. It can be surprising, it can be the shocking as well. Both can be both can be the exclamatory sentence, or our wish, that one also. And imperative are the orders and instruction that we give to others. Those words or those sentences are imperative, like stand up, sit down, those things, okay? And it starts with the doing words. Now, that's not the most important one. Our main focus will be the affirmative and negative. So let's go for this one. Look at here, transformation of sentences. We generally transform sentences into three types, three kinds. What are they? Affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Look at the affirmative one. Here is only the statement, what you are, that one. I am a doctor. You are an engineer. He is at home. Here you can see one verb only, the green color one, and those are the be verbs. You know already from the types of verb, right? Those are saying some positive stuff and statement in general. Now comes that about this statement when you are not agree with it. Here comes the negative one. I am not a doctor. You are not an engineer. He is not at home. Like this way. Interrogative. Now those words, how can change it into interrogative? Am I a doctor? Are you an engineer? Is he at home? So those are the interrogative, asking for question. Asking to know anything. That's what the interrogative is. So let's go for what is affirmative sentence. Affirmative sentences are those sentences that tell us what someone or something is, has, or does. Already what something or someone is, we have seen the example. Now, like I have something, that time we express it with affirmative sentence. We do something, that's also. Let's go for the structure and example of it. First, let's go for structure. Structure of affirmative sentences is subject plus be verb plus object. Look at the example. The subject is eat, be verb is, then object is a cloudy morning. So the sentence is, it is a cloudy morning. It's an example, okay? So let's go for the negative one. How negative will form? What's the structure of it? Negative sentences indicate that someone or something is not, okay, has not, does not, and cannot do anything else, okay, anything else. So you are not going to do something, that's also part of this negative sentence. So let's go for the structure. What is the structure of this negative sentence? Subject plus be verb plus not plus object. Easy now? Because after the be verb, you have to just use not. That's it. Let's go for the same sentence. For example, it is not a cloudy morning. So I have to just add not after the be verb and the negative sentence is ready. Right? Now look at here. What I have for you. Special thing. That is, you have to notice this thing that we can write cannot in one word like cannot. Or you can write the short form can't like this way. To say the summary in short, I want to say it that any sentence or statement that is positive is an affirmative sentence and the opposite statement is the negative one. Okay, so let's go for how to transform the sentences. Okay, when am is are, then have has had and was were, you can find in any sentence are used as main verb. The negative sentence is formed by adding the word not after it. Means after these be verbs, just not will be added in the sentence to make it negative. You can find only one verb in such sentence. That's you can see in the middle. Only one verb because those are used as main verb. That's why. Let's go for the structure of it. Structure is subject plus be verb plus not plus object. You have seen that, right? And be verb refers to these words. Am is are for present tense, was were for past tense, and have has had for belonging stuff. Okay? Like I have something or I had something in the past form, this kind of thing. So let's go for the book work. That's page number 97 of the Grammar Gear book, exercise A. Because exercise A, in the exercise A, we can see that how to change it. Okay. So what's the instruction? Change these sentences into negative sentences. It means those are in the positive one, affirmative sentence. You have to just change it into negative. So what you have to do, you have to just add not after the be verbs. First one, let's do it. Okay. I am a strict vegetarian. Okay. So what will be that? I am not a strict vegetarian. Ramesh is the captain of the team. Is the verb here, to be verb. So after that I have to use not. So answer will be Ramesh is not the captain of the team. Number 3. Javed was a student in this school. The negative one, Javed was not a student in this school. They are tourists. Answer will be they are not tourists. They were citizens of this country. They were not citizens of this country. So that will be the bookwork's answer. Just add not after these to be verbs am, is, was, are, were. Let's go for exercise B in the same page. Change these sentences into affirmative sentences. It means you have to cut the not and just write the full form, full sentence by following the structure subject plus be verb plus object. Simply like that. So let's go for the first one. Lalbagh is not far from my house. What can be the answer?
Yes, very good, very easy. Lalbagh is far from my house, like that. I am not a doctor. I am a doctor. Number 3. Sheila and Neela are not sisters. Sheila and Neela are sisters. Number 4. The roads were not rough. So the answer will be the roads were rough. Number 5. Bharat was not a playback singer. So here I have to cut not and it will be Bharat was a playback singer, like this way. So students, up to now you have seen how to change the sentence from negative to affirmative. And you have seen also that if there is any be verb, it means one verb, you have to write not after that be verb sentence. But sometimes there can be one helping verb also. So in case of two verbs, one is helping, one is the main verb, what to do? Where to use not? Look at here. There you can find one helping verb to help the main verb. So there will be two verbs. In the previous rule, there was only one verb. You can find one verb in a sentence. So that time you have to use not after the be verbs. Okay, that one verb. But here you have two verbs. Exercise C, page number 98. The instruction is change these sentences into negative sentences. So you can see that Harry will visit us next week. Here is two verbs. One is will, another is visit, right? Visit is the main verb, will is the helping verb here. Okay. Harry will visit us next week. Here are two verbs. So how to write the answer? In the middle, you have to use the not. Harry will not visit us next week. Number 2. Mom is reading now. It's in the present continuous tense. Mom is reading now. Now listen. Is you have find in case of to be verb as well in the previous rule, right? But there was only one verb. Here is using as helping verb, not the main verb, helping verb. That's why you have to use not after is and before reading. Answer will be mom is not reading now. Number 3. The girls will need your help. The girls will not need your help. Will is the helping verb here and after the not, after need, it's the main verb. Number 4. My friend can speak German well. Can is the helping verb. Speak is the main verb. So what will be the answer? My friend cannot speak German well. Okay? Look at here. You can find that the which one I have told you to notice. You can see that cannot here is using and it is using in one word, cannot. Okay? Now look at here, last one. They are carving wood. They are not carving wood. Are is again used as helping verb, not the be verb. Helping verb. Are and craving is the main verb. In between, you can see not is here used. Dear student, let me just show you the exercise that you have to do in the copy and I'll tell it in detail, of course. Here is the book work. You can see that this is the book exercise and you have to write it in the copy, okay? Exercise D, page number 89. Let's watch a video to summarize today's lesson. And after that, we'll go for the HW properly.
Affirmative to negative. Negative to affirmative. Sentences by themselves can be affirmative or negative. Let us see how. Negative sentences contain the word not. For example, dinner is not ready. In affirmative sentences, the word not is absent. For example, Sonia's father is a doctor. Now we will learn how to change an affirmative sentence into a negative sentence. For example, this book is mine. This is an affirmative sentence. On adding not to the above given sentence, we get the new sentence as this book is not mine. This is a negative sentence. Similarly, let us see how to change a negative sentence into an affirmative sentence. For example, my school is not far away. This is a negative sentence. So, here we will take out the word not and rewrite the sentence. So we get it as my school is far away. This is affirmative sentence.
Dear students, you have seen this video as a summary of today's lecture. But you have seen that I have discussed with you with helping verb what to do. If there is any helping verb as well, that time you have to use not after the helping verb and before the main verb. It means in the middle of these two verbs. So I hope you have understood it, right?
Dear students, we have come to the end of the recorded class. But before I go for the diary, I want to tell you something. You know that we are doing this in the grammar gear book, right? The BW and all. So your HW will be in your grammar book. Okay? But you have to write the answer in the copy. HW copy. Okay? So your HW is exercise D in the page number 98. Okay? 98 page, you can see that exercise D. So that's what your diary is. Do the HW properly, okay? And it is very easy to do that. So see you shortly, okay? In the revision classes.